Have you ever felt like your name defines you? What if I told you that there's a man in the Bible whose name literally means pain? He was born into suffering, poverty. In fact, he carried a name that prophesied failure every day of his life. This man's story is recorded in just 2 verses of the Bible. But these verses carries the most powerful prayers ever recorded in the Bible. A prayer that millions of people all over the world still praise up to date. This man was nobody. This man is simply just an ordinary man on the street. But his name carries a yoke of negativity. Where others sow and reaps, he reaps nothing. Where others invest, and you see, they make profits, he invests and gets nothing in return. The name of the man is called Jabez, which literally means pain. Now, the question is, why will anybody on earth decide to name his or her child such a name? A name that signifies failure, a name that signifies sorrow, a name that signifies pain. Let's go on a short break. We will be right back. Welcome back. Before we continue, my name is Pictures, and this is the Real Analyticals, a place where we analyze characters of the Bible with simplicity, with insights from their strength, weakness, mistakes, and lessons from their stories. To know the story of Jabez, we have to go back to the very beginning. You see, Jabez was born into the tribe of Judah. Though the Bible did not tell us much about his childhood, but the Bible told us the circumstances surrounding his birth. When Jabez's mother was about to give birth to him, she went through vigorous pain that took a long time. A birth that ought to take just a couple of minutes was taking forever to accomplish. She was tired. She never bargained for such. Even the midwives were tired. They encouraged her, nevertheless, to push one more time. She pushed, yet the baby was not coming forth. They asked her to push once more, and finally, the child came out of her womb. Now, when she finally gave birth to the child Jabez, she called his name Jabez, which literally means pain. She said in her own words, because she gave birth to him in pains. Isaac meant laughter. David meant beloved. And even Solomon means peace. And now Jabez literally means pain or sorrow. What is the meaning of your name? Please let me know in the comment section. Waking up every morning and realizing that your very name speaks of pain, agony, frustration, can be heartbroken. In fact, it can be disgusting. That is the situation of Jabez. Now, what makes Jabez's case extraordinary? The turning point came for Jabez when he decided to take a drastic decision. A decision that will later change his life forever. A decision that will later change his destiny forever. Jabez decided to do that thing that many people find difficult. And what is that thing? Jabez prayed. Jabez prayed to the God of Israel. He decided to pray, not a casual prayer, not a religious formality prayer. He prayed to the God of Israel and he said, "Oh, that you will bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand will be upon me, that you will keep me from evil, that I will not cause pain." and God granted him his request. Jabez's prayer carried the weight of a broken soul looking and seeking for total and complete transformation. 4 requests, 4 bold declarations, and 4 petitions from a man whose heart has been bleeding for years. A man who has gone through pains and agony and embarrassments that you cannot imagine. In Jabez's prayer, he simply acknowledges his need and God's generosity. This is radical faith. He said God should bless him. He also asked God to enlarge his territory. In Hebrew, it means asking for more land, more influence, more capacity, more impact. In ancient Israel, territory meant everything. It meant resources to provide for your family. It meant inheritance to pass down to your children. It means the ability to bless and help others, to employ workers, to create opportunities, to make a lasting difference. Next, Jabez asked that the Lord's hand be with him. You see, Jabez understood one thing, that expansion without God's hand upon a man is very dangerous. Growth without God's hands upon a man can lead to pride. These are the lessons learned from Jabez's story. Number 1 is that in life, no condition is permanent. No matter the situation, the challenges you are passing through, there's always a solution and there's always an expiry date for every challenges. Number 2 is that God is able to answer our prayers if we pray unto him sincerely from the bottom of our hearts. Number 3 lesson that we learned from Jabez's story is that with God all things are possible. Number 4 lesson is that when we pray, we should be specific. Jabez was specific. Hannah was also specific. She asked God for a male child. She did not ask for a female child, and God granted her a request, just like he granted Jabez his request. Now, this is my advice to you. Number 1 is that never give up, never resign to faith. God has not forgotten you, and neither will he forsake you. You are still in his radar. No matter what you are passing through, every problem has an expiry date. Number 2, pray, and pray. Jeremiah 33 verse 3, God promised us, he said, call upon me and I will answer you, and I will show you great and mighty things that you do not